y'all. Let's get another hand for our Greeks. Woo! It is so nice to see everyone out here today. Thank you for coming out, class of 2019 and our family and friends. My name is Savannah Richardson, and I'm gonna be one of your MCs tonight, along with...
My name is Victoria Mills, but y'all know me as Tori.
Okay, y'all, we got a show in store for you. We need to do a roll call real quick, y'all, because we need to see where the energy is at, okay? So I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I'm from the Bay Area, Livermore, California.
Y'all already know I'm from San Francisco, California, Bay Area. Okay, Bear, we see y'all. But y'all already know we're in the IE, so we gotta show y'all some love too. So where's the IE at? Okay, IE, we see y'all. So who's from LA?
I'm jumping through the window. I might be wrong, but I ain't trying to work a 9 to 5. So if I gotta steal these things,
Okay, so we already know we got Cali in the building. So, but you know we got some people who are from out of state, so we gotta show y'all some love too. So where's my out of state people at? We see y'all.
back home smoking legal. I got more slaps than a beat.
All right, we really see y'all in here. Thank you so much for coming out, y'all. We really appreciate that. Okay, we're gonna do some welcomes and introductions right now. We're gonna welcome our Interim Director of African Student Programs, Greeley F. Harris III.
Good afternoon, good people. You all don't sound excited to be here. I see some black scholars sitting here. So let me rewind. Good afternoon, good people. Thank you. So again, my name is Greeley F. Harris III. I am the Interim Director of African Student Programs, and I'd like to welcome you on behalf of the University of California, Riverside, and to welcome our graduates, our family members that are here in support of these amazing black scholars, our esteemed faculty and staff, and distinguished administrators, as well as some of our community partners from Riverside. Welcome to you all. This is Black Graduation 2019. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited. I'm about to do a backflip. I'm so excited. So, the theme for this year is Marathon State of Mind, the liberation continues. I'm gonna say that again. Marathon State of Mind, the liberation continues. All right, this is paying homage to the late community activist and musician, Nipsey Hussle. So like many before him, he was willing to give back to his community, to invest in his community. I like that word, invest. How many of y'all like that word, invest? Any of my students know my philosophy is to invest in your own. But I like that word, invest. So I like that word because we should all adopt that philosophy, right? To invest in our own, to invest in our family, invest in our friends, in our community, and our school, Riverside. I said in our school, UC Riverside. All right, I'm just making sure you're all awake. All right. So, again, going back to investing. Invest as a mentor, as role models. Invest your resources, your time, because we are a community, and no one here has pulled themselves up by their own bootstraps. I'm gonna repeat that. No one here has pulled themselves up by their own bootstraps. We all had help. right? So I look out into the audience and I know that you all invested in these black scholars right here, right? I said, you all out in the audience in the seats and in the bleachers invested in these black scholars, right? Okay, I'm just checking. So in order to move forward, actually first, let me back up. But it's our duty that we return that investment. So you all, it's your duty to return that investment because this is a marathon and you all are hitting the first leg of the race with this amazing honor of graduating, right? But in order to move forward, you must pass the baton on to someone else, all right? So that others can get that head start like you all did. I'd like to thank our many campus partners for helping make this event successful, our Black Faculty Staff Association, our Black Alumni Association, our Black Graduation Planning Committee and volunteers, which include Robert Gordon, y'all should yell at something, all right, Savannah Richardson, Esperanza Bay, Stephanie Servin, Cherie Hughes, and our MVP, who was coordinating this all, Rhiannon Little-Sorowski. So in closing, let's all celebrate, let's show love, but let's not leave that in this place. Let's keep it going. Blessings to you all, thank you.
Okay, this mic is working now. Okay, so I need everyone to stand, please, because we're going to sing the Black National Anthem. So please give it up for Alexis Jackson. And after y'all hear her sing, I need y'all to know that she does have a song on iTunes, so please look up her name and download that.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicings rise high as listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Thank you, Alexis. Like I said, she does have a song on iTunes, so look up her name, Alexis Jackson. Please download that. Okay, so can I get a round of applause for our Vice Chancellor of Student Affairs, Dr. Brian Haynes.
Good afternoon, everyone. Well, this is a great occasion, and I want to echo what Greeley mentioned. We're very excited that you're here with us this afternoon as we celebrate our class of 2019. I want to especially acknowledge the members of the African Student Programs Office who made this program possible along with the planning team. So let's give them a round of applause. And I want you to know that our ASP office has been in operation for 40 plus years of excellence serving African students, Black students here at UCR. Black graduation at UCR was established in 1999 as a special culturally based graduation recognition event as a way to celebrate the accomplishments of students of African descent. Here at UCR, we take great pride in our diversity. And here at UCR, one of the things that I'm most pleased about is the fact that we graduate more African American students than any UC school. And today we are here to celebrate and recognize the accomplishments of these students who have overcome many struggles along the pathway to graduation. Collectively, we have so much to be proud of today. When I look at the graduates, I think of all of the individuals who perhaps made this day possible, and I think we should recognize them. The mothers, the fathers, the grandparents, the brothers, the sisters, the aunties, the uncles, and other loved ones. Let's give them a round of applause. And we all know, especially for students of color, graduation is a community affair, a community endeavor, so we could not go without recognizing that group of individuals. In short, we all stand on the generations of others, previous generations. And I know that we are here to celebrate the graduates today, but I want each and every graduate to stand and celebrate the family members and recognize those family members who helped them along the way. So let's give our family members a round of applause. All right. You know, that's really what this program is all about. It's all about one big family, and that's what we are here on campus. Today I'm reminded of the likes of John Russwurm, who in 1826 became the first African American to graduate from a college or university in the United States. I'm reminded of Edward Jones, who also graduated in 1826 and became the second graduate of an American college or university. I'm reminded of one of my alma maters, Ohio University, who in 1828 graduated an African American student by the name of John Newton Templeton. The list could go on and on and on. Those individuals made significant accomplishments to our society, to our world. And really, that's what I see in this group here up front. Significant accomplishments. In fact, I want all of your names to be in bright lights for something very, very positive. Changing the world, inventing something, finding a cure for something, doing great things, and I know you're all headed for greatness. I'm also reminded of the first African American students to join the UCR family back in the early 1950s. I'm also reminded of the Black alumni who are here with us today, and I want to just take a moment. If you are an alum of UCR and you're here today, stand and be recognized. All right. So please know that we also stand on your shoulders as well. So as I close today, I'm reminded of one of my all-time favorite quotes by Malcolm X, who said, "Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today." As you leave UCR, please know that great things are in your future because you have prepared for it today. Thank you very much, and we're excited about this program.
All right, thank you, Dr. Brian Haynes. We really appreciate that. All right, are you guys ready next for our keynote speaker, Devontae Walker? I'm really happy to introduce Devon because he was my former boss here in the undergraduate admissions office. And we absolutely adore him here, and we're so happy to have him back with us. Just a little bit about Devon. He is a proud advocate and a product of the University of California. He found his passion for educational access in his queen-to-be at the University of California, Davis. After graduation, he was blessed with the opportunity to work with the University of California, Riverside, and their newly created Community Engagement Outreach Unit. Gotta give it up for us, okay? This unit focused on recruiting African diaspora youth to the University of California, Riverside, and was created by student activism. So, thank you guys, and welcome Devon T. Walker.
All right, how we doing? Good, okay. So, like what's already been said by Dr. Haynes and Greeley, I want to just echo that this is a victory for the kingdom. It took the support of grandparents, siblings, aunts, uncles, pastors, everybody. So welcome to your victory lap, all right? And now, of course, directly to my prolific, dedicated, passionate, and absolutely royal class of 2019. Y'all did that. It is an absolute humbling honor to be here to share this space, this energy, and this moment with you all. So I understand that some folks, when they read the bio or they read the agenda, they're like, why is he speaking? What's happening? So like Savannah said, in 2015, we saw a slight decline in the amount of African American students that were getting into UC Riverside. And the students were not having that. There is a group of student leaders that talked with student leadership and demanded that there was a unit created specifically to target African American and African diaspora recruitment at UC Riverside. That unit, as Savannah said, was called the Community Engagement Outreach Unit, also known as the CEO Boss Squad, okay? We didn't say that in public though, okay? So working and serving alongside some of these students just kept me passionate, kept me fired up about access and about giving back and reinvesting into our communities. I was able to understand and learn that some of y'all have dreams of starting your own charter school systems. I'm looking at you. Yes, sir. Some of y'all want to build your own hospitals and your own clinics. I'm looking at y'all, yep. Some of y'all got songs on iTunes and about to drop an album next month, Alexis, okay? So all this reminds me of the community of Black Wall Street. I think it's no coincidence that this year's Black Grad falls on June 1st, which is the remembrance date for Tulsa's Black Wall Street, a community that was Black-owned, had hospitals, had airports, hotels, had Black-owned schools, Madam C.J. Walker's beauty salon, the list goes on and on. So while it's my responsibility to let you know that like Black Wall Street, you all have the power to accomplish all your dreams, it's also my responsibility to tell you that along your path, as you're running that marathon, there will be cracks in the pavement and there will be haters passing out salt water. Come on now, y'all know, okay? There will be misguiding signs and there will be false finish lines. So I wanted to remind you that you all have the rhythm of hip hop in your heart. You all have the power of the Zulu Nation in your hands. You have the resilience of the Haitian Revolution in your veins. And you have the wisdom of the Habesha Empire in your shoulders. So nothing can stop you except your self-doubt and your own fear. So if I may, I wanted to share a few of my own personal cracks in the pavement. If that's all right, say all right. Whew, it would have been a short speech if y'all didn't say all right. I'm telling you that now. It was over. So, my first year at college, I was on the deferred payment plan. That's where you pay your monthly tuition and your housing expenses each month. I was doing that because based on financial aid, my parents had enough money to pay for all of my education on paper. Some of y'all know about this situation. But in real life, they had a mortgage payment, they had a car, and they had 3 more kids after me. So financial aid wasn't matching up with reality. Y'all have that problem a little bit? So, like some of the students graduating today, I had to work 3 jobs my freshman year in order to pay some of those expenses. And at the end of the year, although I had paid most of my payments on time, some of those payments were a little light, okay? So at the end, I had a balance of about $9,000 that I still had to pay. And y'all know financial aid, the UC system does not play with their payments, so I had a stronghold on my account, and I could not register for my sophomore year classes until that balance was paid. So that entire summer, I spent searching for emails, searching for scholarships, emails to Oprah. She never got back to me, by the way. And I connected with some of the departments that I had worked with and I volunteered with over the years during my freshman year to get some type of letters of support. At the end of the year, we came back to Davis. I was moving in my girlfriend at the time to her place, and I got a phone call. And luckily, because I had worked so many jobs, I was conditioned to answer the phone pretty professionally. Good morning, Devon Walker speaking. How can I help you? You never know, y'all. And on the other side of that phone, I heard, good morning, Devon. I have the chancellor on the phone for you. Chancellor, okay, I'm ready. So the chancellor gets on the phone and she lets me know that I've received letters of support from all over the campus on your behalf. From EAOP, EOP, recruitment and retention, recreation, the African Diaspora Cultivating Education, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, Blue Phi, all these organizations. And I don't know who you are, but I'm compelled to help you. So what I'm gonna do is, we're gonna work on that $9,000 balance this one time. I'm gonna help you with this one-time $9,000 balance, but after that, it's on you. I need on-time payments, I need full payments, or else you cannot stay here. So there was only one choice. All right, yes, Miss Chancellor, I got you. Full-time payments, on-time, full, I got it. So in that moment, I understood the importance of your social network. I understood what people are always saying about your network becomes your net worth. So I want to remind folks here at UC Riverside, you spent 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm not going to call anybody out, but some of y'all spent some time here at UC Riverside, and you've made incredible connections with faculty, staff, and individuals. Hold on to those connections. Hold on to that social capital as you move on to the next stage of your life, because you never know when you're going to need to tap into it. Now, later on, that made me understand the importance of economic alchemy, also known as hustling, creating value from nothing, creating wealth and investment from something that seemingly has no value, like selling mixtapes out of the trunk of your car for $100. If y'all don't know Nipsey Hussle's story, check it out. So that inspired me to teach not only myself how to build generational wealth, but teach others how to build generational wealth. So I came up with the concept of Black Wall Street, the board game. This board game is built on the history of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and it helps its players understand and learn how business works, how to start a sole proprietorship, how to start an LLC, a corporation, taxes, deferred taxes, all that fun game of the financial world. I wrote up the rules, I made the plan out, and then I called my fiance at the time and I was like, okay, I got this plan. What do you think about this? She was like, yes, I love it. How many of y'all got like a long list of goals and a long list of dreams that are just waiting to become a reality? Okay, snaps to that. It's gonna make it, you gonna make it, Tasha, I see you, okay? So like y'all, I got a whole notebook full of dreams, but this one in particular felt good. It felt real good. So I made a prototype of the board game based on the history of Black Wall Street on cardboard with some Crayola markers. It was terrible, I'm not artistic. But then I called my 2 neos who have some skills, and they said, yes, we can make it a little bit more official. Now, 1 week after that, I was picking up my fiance from the airport, and we got rear-ended by a car on the street going 70 miles per hour. We got rear-ended on the street by a car going 70 miles per hour. We swerved off to the side, and with the power of the Zulu Nation in one hand and my other arm across my fiance, I was able to dodge 2 cars on the side of the road, swerved onto the sidewalk, missed a brick wall, and missed the light pole. We hit no pedestrians, and we came across scratch-free. The first car that I ever bought with my own money, my blue 1994 Pontiac Grand Am, was done. It was total, but again, we were blessed to get away scratch-free. 2 weeks after that, I was driving with my Neo Sam to Sacramento High School. I was going to present, oh, I see some dragons in the house, some dragons, okay, there you go. Sac High in the building, Sac High in the building. We were driving to talk to some of their seniors. We were driving on the freeway, and again, we got into another car accident, but again, being protected. No scratches and no life lost. Later on, Sam let me know that he felt that car was coming for me. He felt like that car was coming to me, and it was his duty to save me. He said that the work that I'm doing in education, the work that I'm doing in teaching generational wealth is so important that obstacles and objects are literally being thrown at me in order to stop me. As you aim for those ocean views, the better the view, the greater the climb. So make sure you all are prepared, as I know you are, for all those barriers that will be thrown at you when you try to start those charter schools and when you try to build those hospitals. But I promise, it's a happy ending, y'all. The happy ending's coming right now. Y'all stressed, like, dang, all these car accidents, he's okay? So, I know. So, happy ending time. So 3 years ago, I was in y'all's spots. I was sitting with my day ones. I was sitting with my queen, who was a chemical engineer, and she was graduating with a job offer already. That's the one right there, okay? And 3 years later, I have the privilege of continuing to advocate for students that look like me to get into the UC system, to replace these seats and grow our community later on. I have 2 published children's books. We are on the 2nd edition of Black Wall Street, the board game, with international sales. Thank you. All of which I have only been able to achieve with the help from my kingdom, with the help from my family, father sitting in the front row, with the help from my friends, and of course with the support, the love, the knowledge, and the sanity from my queen-to-be. We're getting married next month, Sinclair Wilson. Much love, okay? So again, I want you all to remember that you have the power of the Zulu Nation in your hands. You have the resilience of the Haitian Revolution in your veins, and you have the wisdom of the Habesha Empire in your shoulders, all right? Nothing can stop you all except fear and self-doubt. So continue to dream big, continue to run this race, and as we all say it with me if you know it, the marathon continues. Thank you very much, UCR. Much love.
All right, thank you, Devon, so much for that.
Okay, so now we're gonna take a stroll down memory lane. And thanks to Jennifer Nkosi, we have our video tribute.
What's good? Graduating class of 2019. We've made so many memories throughout our years here at UC Riverside. From being a new student on campus, late night study sessions, making friends, to joining organizations. The list goes on. To the very special guests in the audience, we appreciate your everlasting support. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy this blast from the past.
My name is Frederica Webster. My major is psychology with a minor in business administration, and I'm from the Bay Area. My name is Emerson. Most of you guys may know me as EY, I'm a business economics major.
My name is Keith Lane. I am from Pomona, California. I'm a double major with history and African American studies.
My name is David Wu. I'm a double major, Soc and education. I am from San Jose. That's also the Bay Area. Yes, the Bay Area.
Going into ASP for the first time because I remember it was just like, it feels like a family atmosphere, and it really reminds you of like being like back home, like people like playing Uno and like arguing about like nothing and stuff like that.
My favorite memory freshman year was probably the second GBS party. I didn't make the first one, but I was looking forward to the second one because, you know, my bro was hyping them up. Shout out to my Sal's out there.
Our first Spring Splash, okay, with Trey Songz and Ty Dolla $ign. Lit.
My favorite memory from my freshman year was probably living in the dorms because food was convenient. I met most of my friends because I lived in the Pan-African theme hall. And yeah, probably convenience of just being able to go to the rec and hoop with all my friends.
Joining the illustrious sorority of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
My favorite organization, Delta Sigma Theta. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, don't forget it. And I gained 4 new sisters.
Because my mom is a member of the sorority, so like joining that legacy was really important to me and special.
Has to be when I became a finer woman. I'm a part of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. It's the best sorority out there. We are the only, you heard that right, the only sorority to be constitutionally bound to our brothers Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated.
Block party, that was like really fun. Like, I had an amazing time with all my friends. Shout out to Cassie, Nikki, Shalewa, Millie, Tiffany. Am I forgetting somebody?
When the artist Hurricane campus and she did the concert in the gym.
How much money you got? 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 A lot. How much money you got? A lot. How many problems you got? A lot.
First and foremost, this happened.
Getting through this year and getting ready to walk down the stage again. And hopefully I'll get accepted in the PhD program. Too old. Some of these kids are young enough to be my kids.
Best party at UCR was my birthday party. I'm just playing. My best party would probably be
The first Kappa Luau.
The best party actually yet to come. June 8th. I'm talking in real time. So after the graduation over, next Saturday, Kappa Luau and after party. For me, y'all better come show you know how we rock it every year.
I think it was GBS. I think it was GBS party. That was fun, like it went up.
Look, best party, my first GBS party, freshman year. So if you've been to a GBS party in the last couple of years, you ain't really been to a GBS party, okay? Let me tell you, that party was cracking. It just like set the tone for my expectations of all UCR parties.
Winter Chill 2018.
Chill every time. When we have it, like Winter Chill, you get to dress up, and I love to dress up.
This party is Winter Chill. Come on, that was obvious.
I'm talking about everybody was looking right.
BAB, which stands for Black and Beautiful, collaborated with Black, and we celebrated Malcolm X's birthday. We had speakers come out. We had a spoken word at the Bell Tower.
Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated hosted a charity auction and donated the proceeds to the March of Dimes Foundation. It was a lot of fun.
Favorite club event? Gotta go out.
The NSA Culture Show.
NSA Culture Show. Shout out to Yada.
Getting my MBA here at UC Riverside, and then I'm currently going into a full-time position as a branch manager with my internship.
My plans is to hopefully get into grad school because I'm not ready to go back to work.
Los Angeles area and continue to grow my business and build clientele, and then eventually open my own gym.
I'll be interning with CBS Interactive, which is the division of CBS that works with all their online content. I'm going to be a human resource operation and wellness intern, and I really hope that turns into a full-time position, so pray for me.
Hey, thank you for coming, and thank you for all the support and love that you guys have given me these 4 years. I really appreciate it. I wouldn't have done it without you guys, especially my parents. Thank you for all the sacrifice and the hard work you guys have done to get me to this point. I love you.
I really love you guys. I really appreciate you guys for coming and supporting me all 4 years, but especially on this day today. It really means a lot to me.
I mean, we finally made it, you know how we getting down? Yeah.
My beautiful mother, the best dad in the whole world, and the best brother in the whole world. He's out here being a dentist. He graduated from UCR, graduated from SC, just up there. Black dentist out here. You see these teeth?
Mom and Dad, I don't take disappointing y'all lightly, so this is why I'm here. I don't plan on disappointing y'all ever again. To my friends who are also my family, those of you who are in college, just know that you're up next, whatever. I don't care if you have to take an extra year. I don't care if you have to take extra classes. Whatever you have to do is possible because I'm here.
Thanks for coming out. I appreciate you guys. You guys are influential in my development, especially you, Mom. You've done a lot for me, and I appreciate you and I love you.
Thank you for coming to support me. Thank you for listening to all my problems and my petty drama. I would say just congratulations to all of us, for all the seniors watching, because we really came a long way. There's been a lot of ups and downs, and I'm just excited. I hope you guys are all excited because I can't believe we made it this far.
I did it. Thank you for all the support and having faith in me because I damn sure didn't in the beginning.
To all my friends and family here that are supporting me at graduation, I just want to say thank you so much for constant support, love, patience, and kindness.
My family, my San Jose friends, my Riverside friends, my LA friends, the frat, 06 to the frat.
I would like to say hi, everybody, and God bless.
I want to shout out my parents. I love you guys. My big brother, Sante, Auntie Janelle, my cousins that are like siblings, Jordan, Jayla, my little cousin that's about to graduate high school. Shout out to you, Nessa, Jada, Dakota. I appreciate you guys so much. I wouldn't have been in this position without you guys. This degree right here is a representation of all the sacrifices that you guys have made, the family that wasn't able to push out here. I appreciate you guys so much, and I love you guys, and yeah.
I want to thank you all for coming. I love you dearly. All of you here are a reason that, I was able to get to the place I am today.
My mom, and my dad, and my grandma, and everybody else who's here, all my family and friends that pushed from the 916. Appreciate y'all for coming. I love y'all. Thank you for supporting me throughout my whole life. All the time I know you, y'all been down since day one, and you're here, and I love you. Thanks.
Remember, you are a college graduate who has overcome many obstacles, but it doesn't stop here. Grind, hustle, and get that bag, because perseverance is key in achieving excellence.
If you are going toward what the vision look like, and that's like greatness, that's, on multiple levels. That's the vision that I'm working toward. So I'm like, I just think about that, I ain't supposed to feel comfortable. It's supposed to be uncomfortable. It's supposed to stretch you. It's supposed to be a burden to a degree. And you gotta, wrap your mind around that and accept it and embrace it. and you catch some wisdom off of that.
Wasn't that cute? That was cute. Thank you, Jenny. But before we get started with the next thing, I have a question. How come black people can never be on time to nothing? I see y'all trickling in the back. I just want to let y'all know I see y'all. Okay, so now it's time for the first senior address. So please give it up for my soror, Danielle Nicole Divinity.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, family, friends, faculty, and of course, the graduating class of 2019. Are y'all graduated? Y'all not excited? I'm more than humbled to be this year's Black commencement speaker. I stand before you today proud to say that it's been interesting, to say the least, being a Black student in the UC system. From dealing with 10-week classes, professors that just don't understand us, Saturday morning finals, and deadlines after deadlines, it's been a challenge. But y'all know it's been fun. From countless parties at Grandmark, debates in ASPs, and traveling to whatever city was popping that weekend, we were turned up. Today, I get to reminisce on when I came to UCR as a transfer student in fall 2017. When I got here, all I really wanted to know was, where the Black people at? So I called my mom, panicking. I didn't know where to find the Black people. And then eventually, I got an email from ASP, African Student Programs, and they invited me to the Black transfer panel. It was that day that I was introduced to Cherie Hughes and Devon Walker. They're the two people who pretty much changed the trajectory of my experience here at UC Riverside. After that panel, I remembered all the letters that I wrote to myself before I made it to this institution. And I'm not gonna stand up here and lie to y'all, there were only 2 letters. And they weren't long. I wrote one of them right after I graduated and got a scholarship from Alpha, Kappa Alpha, Sorority Incorporated. Y'all not loud enough. I'll get y'all later. So the letters that I wrote to myself, one I wrote over the summer, and it was for a specific moment as soon as I got to UC Riverside. And I think what I wrote to myself will resonate with everyone in this room today. Dear D, if you're reading this, it's because where you're supposed to be in life right now. You've set a goal, you've reached it. How do you feel? Good, great, I know. So you're here and you made the best out of what you're doing and all the places that you'll go. Don't dwell on the past, test your zones, step out of your zones every once in a while, and be open to change. Remember that in order to receive, you must give. Surrender attributes to yourself to others to increase strength and knowledge for yourself. You must know and act diligently on your heart's desires in order to conquer all that you crave. You've experienced some of life's greatest failures, and out of each and every one, you've gained nothing but experience and success. Have pride, but do not grow to become arrogant. Continue to learn, maneuver through humility, and do not be afraid to lose the old you to develop the new version of you. You're setting goals, you're reaching them one at a time, but don't forget to take care of you and the people around you. Don't get too engulfed in what you're doing and what your vision is that you don't see the people around you. Don't think that just because you're ascending, that others won't need you. And like I said, that was the letter that I wrote to myself when I got to UCR. And then over the summer, I wrote another letter to myself specifically for today. Dear D, if you're reading this, you're about to graduate. And finally, because girl, you're getting old, you'll finally earn your bachelor's degree, and if I know you like I know you, you finessed a double major. And if I really know you, you're reading this and probably laughing because you definitely got that double major. And you've probably texted Big D and Haley and told them they better be at your graduation. Oh, and if you're reading this, you're probably an AKA. If you're none of these things, it's okay. It's really not, but it is. Whether you did it or not, you've accomplished something and you have a long road ahead of you. No matter how old you are, you'll enter the career that fulfills your heart's desires, and you'll create the life that you know that you wanted. Congratulations on where you've gotten, whether or not you've done what you originally planned to, but girl, I just know you did. Shed a little thug tear and continue accomplishing your goals. From me to you all, I would like to leave the stage saying that we all should live in the marathon state of mind. Being at UCR, away from home, away from my family, away from my friends, allowed me to grow in so many ways that I didn't know that I could. I would also like to leave y'all with the words from the late Nipsey Hussle the Great that should be engraved in all of our hearts forever. The game is gonna test you, never fold. Stay 10 toes down, it's not on you, it's in you. And when it's in you, it can't be taken away. Thank you.
That was excellent. Can we get another round of applause? Thank you so much.
Okay, so Savannah, you already know who's next. Do they really need an introduction?
I don't think so. We're known for them. Do y'all really know?
Y'all
don't
who's
know?
next? I think y'all know who's next.
Come on.
Okay, so please give it up, even though they really don't need an introduction because you already know they're finna shut it down.
Okay.
Please give it up for the NSA
Nigerian Student Association.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. 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 Hey. Hey. It's go time. It's go time. Hey, you don't wanna be no boba. It's go time. It's go time. Yeah, got a new chick, she's so fine. It's go time. It's go time. Yeah, too much shade, get no shine. In no time. In no time. Watch it come up. Watch it come up. Yeah, take a load of that talk. How you got the heat with no spark? Yeah, stay shine in the dark. Rim still spinning when it park. Hey, oh, everything froze. If it ain't top, everything goes. Party don't stop. Always at shows. Got the new drop. Always new clothes. Yeah, talking too reckless. Get left behind with the regulars. I'm focused, you check out the spectacles. Heck out the hill with the hecklers. Let's keep it clear like it's Windex. If I win more, then you win less. Keep the new whip too tinted. New flow, but it's so too vintage. Hey, it's go time. It's go time. Hey, you don't wanna be no bovine. It's go time. It's go time. Got a new chick, yeah, she's so fine. It's go time. It's go time. Too much shade, yeah, get no shine. In no time. In no time. Leave them exasperated. You know I got half the patience, and I'm on islands in Cayman. I'm not the best, okay man. It's go time. It's go time. Hey, you don't wanna be no bovine. It's go time. It's go time. Yeah, got a new chick, she's so fine. It's go time. It's go time. Too much shade, get no shine. In no time. In no time. Watch it come up. Watch it come up. Yeah, it's go time. It's go time. Hey, you don't wanna be no bovine. It's go time. It's go time. Hey, got a new chick, she's so fine. It's go time. It's go time. Yeah, too much shade, get no shine. In no time. Ain't no time. Watch her come up. Watch her come up. It's go time. It's go time. Hey, you don't wanna be no boba. It's go time. It's go time. Yeah, I got a new chick, she's so fine. It's go time. It's go time. Yeah, too much shade, get no shine. In no time. In no time. Watch it come up. Watch it come up.
Okay, so we already told y'all they didn't need no introduction. You see why, you see why, you see why. So who all is Nigerian in the audience? Who? Okay. Okay. We see y'all, we see y'all. Do we have any Habeshas in the audience? Eritrea, Ethiopia? Okay.
Wait, don't forget the Caribbeans. Where the Caribbeans at? Okay, that's what I like to see.
Okay, what about Somalia?
Somalia? Right here, in the building.
Okay. Have to shout y'all out real quick. So, now it's time for some awards. So please give it up for Miss Andrea Larry of the Agape Alliance to present the Zanisha Moore Award and the Nate Alex Irvin Award.
Good evening. My name is Andrea Larry, and I am representing Agape Koinonia Alliance, an organization that was conceived to provide help to needy children in local communities, as well as to provide monetary awards to students with exemplary accomplishments, both academically and within the community. I'm honored to be a part of this celebration and to present the Nate Alex Irvin Award to Victoria Mills. Also, the Zanisha Moore Award to LaToya Patterson. We wish you continued success in your future. God bless you.
Okay. Hold on, we're not done with the awards yet, Tori? Okay. Now we're gonna have our alumni address. We're gonna have Kiona Henderson come up. I wanna tell y'all a little bit about her first. She's an amazing woman and also an alumni here at UCR, class of 08. Let's give it up for her. Kiona Henderson is a realtor, entrepreneur, author, and motivational speaker. She is a 2008 graduate from the University of California, Riverside, with a Bachelor's of Arts degree in English. Kiona went to become a senior probation officer with Riverside County Probation, yet her passion was always been empowerment. As a realtor, Kiona helps her clients build generational wealth through property ownership. Utilizing her experience in project development and public speaking, Kiona founded Positive Women Meetup LLC, PWM, a power networking platform for women to connect, create, and collaborate. Kiona's passion is anchored in pouring positivity into women and youth, helping them to amplify their passion. Therefore, in April 2019, Kiona published her first book, The Passion to Purpose Workbook. Kiona has successfully produced over 20 women empowerment and professional development events and reached the hearts of thousands as a speaker. Kiona is the current president for the UCR Riverside Black Alumni Chapter and a member of the Order of the Eastern Star, Chapter number 8 in Riverside. Kiona currently resides in North San Bernardino, California with her husband and 2 children. Give it up for Kiona Henderson.
Hello. My name is Kiona Henderson. I am the current UCR Black Alumni Board President representing the graduating class of 2008. Thank you to the University of California, Riverside African Student Programs, Greeley Harris, Vice Chancellor Brian Haynes, Rhiannon Little, and all stakeholders present today. Most of all, I want to acknowledge all of you beautiful, Black, melanated scholars in the class of 2019. Give it up. It is a pleasure and an honor to be here and celebrate with you at the UCR Black Graduation Ceremony. Look around you. Go ahead. Turn to your left and to your right. Look at who you are graduating with today, scholars. the people you have celebrated with, the people you have cried with, the people you have fell in love with, the people you are nervous to leave, and maybe for some, the people you plan to continue your journey with. Now look into the crowd. Your family, friends, classmates, coworkers, professors, and mentors, the list goes on. These people have supported you through the first leg of your marathon. As you start the second leg of your marathon, I want to support you by giving you 3 things to live by. Is that all right? Number 1, you are a victor, not a victim. Life is not fair. You have all taken a different path to get to this very moment. Your background may be rougher or maybe more polished than the person sitting next to you today. Maybe you're the first in your family to earn a college degree. Maybe you arrived here on scholarship. Maybe you transferred in from a community college like myself. All right. Maybe over the course of your college career, you have worked several odd jobs to make ends meet. Maybe you have studied in the hallways, on buses, after practice, before work, during work. Maybe you struggled. All of you in your different paths led to this day. All of you had highs and lows. Through it all, you trained and you persevered. You got here by any means necessary. Young Black scholar, you are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a victor of your circumstances. Take the highs and the lows with you as a reminder that you are stronger than you sometimes feel. We are all on different paths, but we are running the same marathon. Number 2, train your mind like you would train your body for the marathon of life. Young Black scholar, you are not going to wake up one day and just be successful. You have to train for it every day. Success is in the details of your daily routine. A successful person is a problem solver. They do not hash out details of unfortunate events or worry about what didn't work out. Successful people are ultra-focused on the good of the goal. Successful people learn from their mistakes because magnifying a mistake will only drag you down. Define what success looks like for you. What can you do every single day that will lead you to your ultimate goal of success? What time does a successful person wake up? What does a successful person focus their thoughts on? What company does a successful person keep? What can you do every day to work towards success? If you want to be successful, you must train hard every day by completing the small tasks that will lead to success. Number 3, amplify your passion. We are all passionate about something. Passion is that thing that wakes you up every day. It is an uncontrollable urge that drives your actions behind a service, product, or cause. Some of you may not be aware of what your passion is or how it correlates to this degree you have earned. That is okay. Think back to when you were a child. What gave you joy? What is the one thing you always felt peace while doing? The one thing that gives you goosebumps? Passion does not fit into a box. There is no blueprint. Our passion isn't based on what our friends or our family are interested in. Passion has nothing to do with money. As I look into your eyes, I see that some of you have identified what your passion is, and some of you are still unsure. Some of you are passionate about many things. That is all okay. Your passion is something that brings you personal satisfaction. Your vision isn't for others to understand. Your vision is for others to witness, young Black scholars. Pursue your passion loudly. Amplify your passion. So I say unto you, young Black scholars, hold your head up, strengthen your shoulders, and be a foundation for those that will graduate after you. You see, not only have you matriculated through a higher level of education, you have earned the responsibility to keep the path well lit, to fight, and to continue the marathon. As a Black alumni who sat on the other side of this podium 11 years ago, with fire in my veins, a bright future ahead of me, and passion in my heart, I implore you, never pass up an opportunity because you are scared of the journey along the way. The only way the marathon will continue is if you commit to living on the other side of fear. The other side of fear is liberation. To be liberated means you are free from limits on your thoughts and your behavior. Whether you're going down the 10, the 210, the 90, the 215, or crossing state lines, wherever you are in the world, take your identity, community, and passion with you. In closing, my prayer for you all is as follows. May your pockets stay fat. You always root for everybody Black. Your soul stay intact. And your name enter money-making conversations before your feet do. Congratulations, young Black scholars.
Okay, so we have one more award for y'all, the Terrence Stewart Award. In 2010, Terrence Stewart graduated and transferred from El Camino Compton Center to UCR. Terrence Stewart quotes, "No matter where I am, I give it my all, whether in the classroom, around campus, in the community, or at home with my wife and daughter. My whole being is geared towards putting me, my family, and my community in a better position." Because of his outstanding accomplishments and commitment to the Black people and UCR, the Black Graduation Committee established the Terrence Stewart Sankofa Award. The award recognizes a graduating senior who shows and teaches leadership qualities in and out of the classroom, on and off campus, a student that believes in actively engaging in the communities that are facing adversity and working with them for upward mobility and social justice. The award recipient also recognizes leadership qualities that empower peers, mentees, faculty, administrators, staff, family, and community members. Now, Terrence Stewart is going to come up to announce the award winner.
What it do, y'all? You know what I mean? The marathon continues. Yeah. Now I'm honored to say that we're talking about a marathon state of mind and liberation continues. And, you know, it's an honor to say that before the great Nips passed, we was working on a campaign called the Time Done Project, which is about liberation. Because you can understand liberation, you have to understand what has bound us down. And for many of us, the collateral consequences of criminal conviction have bound us down. So we were doing freedom work in the name of liberation, you know? And that's about, you know, the late great. But what I'm talking today about is the Terrence Stewart Award. It's also about a marathon, you know? I feel like it's in the spirit of Harriet Tubman. You know, when a person could come from an oppressed situation, and get to freedom. But it ain't about just getting yourself to freedom. She lapped back. And she came back to the community where there were slaves, and she caused them to freedom. And then she lapped back again. And then she lapped back again. And then she lapped back again. So she was fighting for something that was bigger than herself. And that's what this award is about. It's about not just getting yourself to freedom. It's about helping out the community, helping out your neighborhood, helping out this village, and rising as a people towards upward mobility. You know? And leadership, the thing about leadership is, sometimes you're gonna feel alone. You're gonna feel like you're in a hole. People gonna kick dirt on you. You're gonna feel buried. And when it rains, it pours. And when the sun comes out, it's scorching. But you see, when you're a seed, that's what it takes to grow. That's what it takes to grow. And that's what it's about. It's about enduring the hardest times in becoming something in your community that could feed many of people, you know. With that in mind, the recipient of the Terrence Stewart Award is Hannah Boston.
This is a surprise. Okay. First of all, I want to thank God for this opportunity. Man, it's a long journey. But I appreciate everybody that is here. And I want to thank all my colleagues that are sitting here. You all deserve it. For every work you put in, you did a good job. No matter where you're standing right now, you are going somewhere. My pastor will always tell me, you're a miracle going somewhere to happen. You are all a miracle going somewhere to happen. And once again, I want to thank you all. The marathons continue. And you know what? We're going to win. Thank you all.
All right, how y'all feeling? Y'all tired? Y'all hungry? A little bit of every. I'm hungry. So you hungry? Me too.
Don't worry, we're gonna get y'all out of here, but first we gotta scroll down memory lane one more time, so get your tissues ready, okay? So we're gonna do our last senior memoirs presentation. Thank you, David Awolowo. He put this together for us, and we're excited to view it. It was so fun with y'all tonight. Next, y'all gonna see all y'all babies up on the stage getting their diplomas, so get ready. Click, click, clack, clack, let's go.
And don't laugh at our pictures from freshman year.
me. My diamonds oh so shiny. Even sometimes they blind me. My repertoire's big. Nothing I do is tiny. They wanna be me when they see me, cause that's just a rude awakening. Try me or deny me, and I am the dude who will take it there. I got money trees and in this season, watch I take them in. You just junior flexing, man, that's cute, somebody break them in. Flexing with my dogs, flexing with my bras. I'm flexible when flexing, cause I flex like it's my job. You can't see me like Mirage, I'm flexing just because. How you gon' pull up in bull jigs when your car's in a garage? Never that. Did somebody ever say they better at flexing big? I go bigger, and that's how I get them back. You cannot flex on me or get the best of me. I'm master flex like Master Chef. I just got the recipe. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I got the work. I be flexing, I be. I got the work. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I got the work. I be flexing, I be. I got the work. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I ain't playing no games with none of y'all. I won't play this. I'm stunting on them. I'm stunting on them. I'm stunt man. I'm famous. Never seen so many flexing. All y'all got anguish. If y'all talk about flexing, y'all talking my language. I swear on everything, y'all something else. So much hate, I'm shocked to say that all y'all got something left. Just know I'm flexing on everything, if nothing else. That's why I put these boys away, put them boys up on the shelf. No weight room, I super set. Pull 2 cars out at once, call that a super flex. Y'all looking just super stressed, I'm looking so super blessed. If you ain't got no flex, then I call that a super mess. Tell the world all about me. I flex hard, and I might be the coldest that you ever seen. Take notice, I'm focused, flexing on your team. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I got the work. I be flexing, I be. I got the work. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I got the work. I be flexing, I be. I got the work. Yo, I be flexing, I be.
How you gon' flex? How I flex? I try to tell these haters that my flex is the best. You should understand I'm the man of the rest. You wanna see me flex? I'ma show you what it is.
Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I got the work. I be flexing, I be. I got the work. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I got the work. I be flexing, I be. I got the work. Yo, I be flexing, I be.
You ever had somebody tell you that you couldn't do this? Don't listen. Wake up.
You ever dream of ruling the world at 17? I have, and that's the realest that I ever dreamed. A picture so vivid, the most I ever seen. When I see that I get it, I hope I never leave. And I better be up on my grind. What's ahead of me is on my mind. Keeping the competition on submission, leaving them far behind. And leaving my past in my past, cause my future is my future. It's my task that's a hand on. But I know I'm seeing brighter days. If you're thinking like me, then you know we'll find a way to unleash this beast that's inside of me. So listen to what I gotta say. I'm making big moves.
I know.
I got some big plans.
How so?
I see a big view.
For sure.
Yeah, I do it big, man.
Keynote.
I'm making big moves.
I know.
I got some big plans.
How so?
I see a big view.
For sure.
Yeah, I do it big, man.
Keynote.
What's a goal without a blueprint? It's a thought you shouldn't do this. Would you risk it all to lose it? Or embrace facing the music? But are you willing to face that? If not, it's a guarantee you'll face plant. I'm saying it on the base that it's your time and the time is to show your face, fam. But I know I'm seeing brighter days. If you're thinking like me, then you know we'll find a way way to unleash this beast that's inside of me. So listen to what I gotta say. I'm making big moves. I know. I got some big plans. High so. I see a big view. For sure. Yeah, I do it big, man. Keynote. I'm making big moves. I know. I got some big plans. High so. I see a big view. For sure. Yeah, I do it big, man. Keynote. Big right, baby. If you could see it, you can achieve it. You first gotta believe it. Big man. Don't ever let them keep you down, baby. Big plan. And if they try, this is what you tell them. I'm making big moves. I know. I got some big plans. High so. I see a big view. For sure. Yeah, I do it big, man. Keynote. I'm making big moves. I know. I got some big plans. High so. I see a big view. For sure. Yeah, I do it big, man. Keynote.
Thank you, David. That was beautiful. So I lied to y'all. We actually have one more thing.
But we did save the best for last, y'all.
Right. And he's going to kill me before I say his name because I'm definitely going to mess it up. I'm sorry ahead of time. But please give it up for Maximilian McCloskey.
Oh, man, afternoon, everybody. Afternoon. You see how they try to play me like that? They try to get me off program. I put my finger up. I said, you gonna put me on program, excuse me. I look at Greeley, I said, excuse me. I believe I'm on program. But as always, I want to thank all of the ASP staff, the planning committee, everyone on the panel, Greeley, Vice Chancellor. I thank you all for the opportunity to be here today to speak to everyone. I would always, McCloskey clan, where are you? Amen. From the front to the back, I see you. I liked it earlier when Brother Walker said, my kingdom. My kingdom. I appreciate you all. And lastly, before I forget, there was a little disrespect thrown earlier, and I'm gonna make sure to correct it. We called out LA, we called out the IE, we called out NorCal, but can we get one for Dago, please? Thank you. Thank you. San Diego in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Said, put some respect on my name. But man, this is, we're here. We are here. I mean, for some of us, it was a struggle. But we're here, we made it. Some of us, the struggle was real. Like some of us, we had those struggles where we had to go to the advisor's office to figure out what classes we're supposed to take. We had to go to the advisor's office to figure out that we needed a degree change. Some of us needed to go and figure out how it is that we can, get just the right grade to pass. Because you didn't show up to class every day and miss all those attendance points. You needed to go and figure out that math. I've never been a mathematician more than trying to figure out that I needed an 82% on the final, Lord Jesus. But we made it. And it was honestly a really hard experience for me to try and get up and speak because I'm supposed to be speaking for our entire class. But my struggle wasn't your struggle. And neither was your struggle mine. See, now they're trying to play me. They're trying to look at me like I'm crazy, like they didn't have no struggles. Like y'all weren't sitting there sometimes crying to your roommates, calling your parents, talking about you're complaining, you're done with school, you're ready to quit, get a job at Chick-fil-A where they pay you $15 in chicken. Okay, maybe the last part was just me. But I mean, like, we had different struggles, we had different paths academically, but there was so much that we went through, so many social interactions that created a unity within us. I mean, like, as a community on this campus for the last couple years, we created this collective conscience full of endless memories that'll live far beyond this campus, relationships that'll go far beyond this campus. There's so much that we experienced together. I mean, we can talk about stories how we were in ASP playing Uno, debating over the rules, how people getting rocked in speed. We can talk about all the people that didn't make it in Connect 4 in the games. We can talk about how we snuck on the campus at night to get to the hub to see them stroll. There's a lot that we went through in these last years together, and there's so many stories that we could go through and reminisce. But honestly, I could spend my 5 minutes talking about stories of the last 4 years, but we have the rest of our lives to do that. There's so much more that I want to talk about today. I want to talk about our future. We can talk about our past till the end of our days, but our future is waiting for us outside those doors. Our future, there's something more outside for us. There's a lot that could be said, but I want to talk about freedom today. The theme for today is the liberation, the freedom. I want to talk about freedom, the freedom to succeed, the freedom to fail, the freedom to choose who you want to be, because honestly, we all haven't had complete freedom in these last years. I know that you woke up after your high school graduation feeling yourself a little bit. You're like, oh, I woke up and had nothing to do that day after high school graduation, talk about I'm grown, I can do what I want. But you haven't had complete freedom. I mean, some of us, college wasn't an option. When parents told us that we were going to go to school, we did. When coaches told us we had to attend practice, we were there. When advisors told us we had to take certain classes, we were there. Up until this point, we've continued to live within the parameters and the standards of everybody's expectations. But now we're trying to flip the script. We've been yearning and reaching to try and get to a point, to try and get to that finish line, but that finish line is here. Congratulations, class of 2019, we made it. All those long nights paid off, all those late night Starbucks runs, those all-nighters where we studied all night and didn't even get an ounce of sleep to get there to the next day to the test, only to put everything, every bit of effort and knowledge that we had into that midterm and final just to pass that class. Everything, every sacrifice has paid off for this moment that we're in right now. But again, I don't want to talk about our past. I want to talk about our destiny. Soak up this moment, but there's so much more waiting for us outside those four doors. And there's so many opportunities, so many challenges, so many adversities, so many open doors that are waiting for us outside as soon as we walk out that I want to talk about. Up until now, we've been confined to the pressure of our others' expectations, but now the pressure's on us to succeed on our own terms. At this point, this is when we're challenged ourselves to go to a higher level on what we think is right, what we think we should do, what we think we should go, what we think we should say. To be honest, I could say this to any group of people, but there's a special connotation when I say it to us. When I'm speaking to so many people, so many shades of color, popping with melanin in the skin, there's a deeper resonating level of understanding. It hits you on a spiritual level when we speak about black people. You see, because in us, there's this inherent tenacity, there's this determination, this drive that's like no other on the planet. There's something in us that continues to drive us forward, and for us, it's not just a message of hope, it's a message of expectation. It's not just a glimpse of victory, we're looking at a clear canvas of everything that God and everybody has for us on the other side of those doors. There's a clear canvas of triumph outside those doors waiting for you to reach and snatch it if you would just take hold of it. If you would just be focused enough, if we would just continue to run the marathon running like we know how to run. For us as a people, our potential can be seen in our past. Our history is too rich with success to deny our futures of anything less. And let me say this. Don't be confined by what society's conscience is of us. What they think we should say, what they think we should do. No, you do what you think is right. You do what you think you should do. You do what you think best benefits yourself, our community, and the rest of the world. I want you to run through walls. I want you to break the mold. I want you to change the world. You have the power to do that. I'm going to say this one time. We're black and educated. There is no limit for us. There's no ceiling we can't break through. There's no sky that we can't get to. There's no mountain we can't climb. There's no finish line we can't get to. You have done a great feat making it through 4 years of education. Do you know what the percentage is for black graduates to graduate in a 4-year university? You're in the slim margin. Pat yourself on the back. Clap for yourself. You did that. You're in a small percentage of the planet, and you should be proud of yourself. And outside of these walls, don't take my words for false hope. There's going to be adversity. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be problems and obstacles outside those 4 doors, but keep moving forward. People are going to try to hold us back. They're going to try and tear us down, try to leave us behind, but keep moving forward. Don't let anybody leave you behind. Today marks a new day. You've proven to yourself that you can do anything that you put your mind to. 4 years of education, the stress, the tears, the sweat that you put in to that degree that they're going to hand us in a second. Take all of that, the experience, the memories, and the lasting moments, and bottle them up and use them as a catapult of confidence into the world so they know that there's nothing they can do to stop us. Because there's so much more in you. There's so much more left outside. There's so much more that you can do. There's so much more than what you've been through. There's a lot left in your life, and this is just the marathon. You finished the first leg of the race. There's so much more. Don't let anybody hold you back. In the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., he said, if you can't fly, then run. He said, if you can't run, then walk. And if you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, you have got to keep moving. Continue to press on. Do what you think is right. Put one step in front of the other, and I swear you will make it to the finish line if you just believe in yourself. I am so proud to be a part of this class of 2019, and I can't wait to see everything that we're going to go through, all the accomplishments and achievements sitting in these first 3 rows. Keep that marathon state of mind. Keep running the race. Keep doing your part. And eventually, we'll make it. Thank you.
Wasn't that nice? Thank you, Max.
Now we're gonna have our lovely ASP staff come up here and graduate and send us off. Off to dinner, off to drinks, off to the world we go.
The moment we've all been waiting for. All right, well now we're going to present to you the class of 2019. Before we do that, I have just one announcement. We had 2 outstanding leaders who helped coordinate Black graduation. If it were not for them, we couldn't have done it. And we just wanted to recognize them really quick. That's Savannah Richardson and Esperanza Bay. We'll give you your gift afterwards, but we do have a little something for you. So we appreciate your leadership and all of the time and effort you put into planning this ceremony. And with that, Savannah Richardson. Victoria Marie Mills, anthropology. Danielle Nicole Divinity, sociology and sexuality studies. Gender and sexuality studies. Maximilian McCloskey, Political Science. Monica Nkechi Opara, Health and Social Public Policy. Daria Campbell, Creative Writing. Wahida Manchin, Liberal Studies, summa cum laude. Megan Graham, Psychology. Sydney Hunter, Sociology. Amber Ibekwe, Sociology and Law and Society. Amari Cameron, Media and Cultural Studies. Arabia Brown, Business Administration. Ollie Holly, Acting. Chiso Mebi Obi, Political Science, International Affairs. Emerson Young, Business Economics. Don Gray, Sociology. Jennifer Nkosi, Ethnic Studies. Abaya Paris, Business Administration. Tiana Liggins, Public Policy. Alex Ukpong, Finance. Camille Madison, Finance. Sakina Williams, Psychology. Kessie Ayesire, Media and Cultural Studies. Will Onike, Sociology, Law and Society. Naya Chappelle, Political Science. Sabrina Mia Thomas, Media and Cultural Studies. Frederica Webster, Psychology. Tiwa Oladipo, Public Policy. Yusira Salah, Neuroscience. Yusra Salah, Neuroscience. Azina Kalu, Media and Cultural Studies. Christopher Leverett, Media and Cultural Studies. Christina Young Sly, Psychology, Theater, Film, and Digital Production. Got it? Okay, I think I got that. Quinn Johnson, Ethnic Studies. Frank Robert Acubilo, Master's in Education and a credential. James Simonton, Political Science, International Affairs. Kiari Sabri L, Media and Cultural Studies, and Theater, Film, and Digital Production. Thank you. Keith Lane, cum laude. What? Just kidding. Oh, Kiari was cum laude. Thank you. This is Keith Lane, History and African American Studies. Ashley Drew, Linguistics and Japanese. Also graduating with honors. Rumey Diamrayan, Psychology. Renee Yvonne Lockett, Public Policy and Ethnic Studies. Rainisha Marie Taylor, Anthropology. Dominic Antonio Delfos, Anthropology. Jolie Laron Parnell, Anthropology. Rita Mejeku, Psychology. Amir Farah, Environmental Engineering. Queen Aisha Saeed, Psychology. Sabria Dillard, Psychology and Education. Kayla Holmes, Education, Society, and Human Development. Nairi Catlin, Political Science and Education. Latasha Murray, Women's Studies and African American Studies. Pre-medicine. Layla Amin, Business Administration. Latoya Patterson, Psychology. Hal McKinley, Masters in Business Administration. Kathleen Voley, Media and Cultural Studies. Elise Alexandria Theodosia Green, Native American Studies. Hannah Borsun, Public Policy. Jade Porter, Psychology. Miracle Jackson, Creative Writing. Esperanza Bay, Art History. Aster Mayel, Biology. Jasmine Mitchell, Sustainability Studies. Princess Wokobia, Biology. Stella Maris, Ohakamanu, Biology. Okay, and with that, let's congratulate one more time the class of 2019. But don't leave yet because the program's not over. So if y'all could take your seats, please. Thank you.
All right, good people. Let's give it up one more time for the class of 2019, these amazing Black scholars. Yeah, you all are beautiful. So on behalf of African Student Programs and the University of California, Riverside, I want to thank everyone for coming out, for supporting, and just a few quick special thank yous to the Agape Koinonia Alliance, Dr. Carolyn B. Murray, Mac Lowry and family, the Highlander Empowerment Referendum, the Highlander Union Building, Zianisha Moore and family, the Office of the Chancellor, and then our Vice Chancellor of Student Affairs, Dr. Brian Haynes, and also my amazing ASP staff and volunteers. Thank you all so much, and have a blessed evening. Thank you all. Congratulations.